the countdown to the new school year as we talked about before, and maybe your kiddos are a little nervous, maybe as parents. Maybe you even yourself are nervous about the new school year. Well, that's why Dr. Whitney Garrison with Children's Therapy Team is here with some tips to help us put ourselves at ease. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, let's just start off with this one. How can we best prepare the kids for the start of school?
You know, one of the biggest tips you can do is get a good sleep schedule. Your body needs to repair so that you can prepare for school. And the best way to do that is get a good routine around sleep, and that might include before bed, maybe taking a hot bath, turning the lights down, getting a good book, and most importantly, detoxing from technology early in the evening and not drinking a lot of liquids before bed so that your body can really sleep.
Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely.
You know, we're coming off kind of this summertime, which maybe was a little more relaxed at the home in terms of a sleep schedule. I know it was at my house anyway.
Same.
Kids were excited about that.
Non-existent.
Yes, non-existent. So when is the right time to start including that sleep schedule? And is it something you gradually go into, or do you just right now you're going
Sure.
to bed at whatever time?
It's probably best to ease into it gradually, doing little increments of time so that you're not really creating some negative thought patterns around bedtime.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to shoot to get around 10 hours is a good average for most age groups to try to shoot for.
Yes.
Okay. 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours.
I can do a lot with 10 hours.
I know, right? Yes. I haven't had 10 hours of sleep since I don't know when.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. But
Right
the kids
there.
need it.
Yes.
They
For
do.
the kids.
They do.
Yes.
What about kiddos who may be anxious about going back to school, Whitney? Any tips there?
Yes, I think one of the biggest things that we can do is help kids understand that that's a really typical feeling to have. And you really want to open up and foster communication between the child and the caregiver so that they feel safe to talk to you about things that they may be feeling as they experience new feelings with new transitions. One other important thing is to help your child understand that there's a lot of resources there at the school, their teachers, their support staff there at school that want to help also. So to be honest about the feelings that they have, and they can get help that they need.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like how you said maybe let them know too, hey, the teachers are there to help you too, to kind of build that trust there so that they can feel comfortable to talk to someone at the school if they're feeling a little anxious.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's important to build that community and collaboration between the whole team for the
Yes.
student.
Are there any more tips? Maybe I know one of my children right now is going into another school, right? Going from junior high to high school.
okay.
So that could be maybe a bigger transition than kind of an inner school transition. Do you have any
Yes.
tips there?
Oh, that is another transitional moment for sure. And I think it's really great to help them understand their own sense of self through the process.
Okay.
Help them develop their own confidence along the way so that they feel empowered to do more the next day. It would be a great time for them to take some of that autonomy for their own learning and life.
Yeah.
So maybe them setting up their doctor's appointments or dentist appointments and help them start fostering that life skill at a younger age
Okay.
so that they can carry it on when they are done and graduate.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
like
great
that.
tip. Now, we have many parents, Whitney, of kindergartners. So this could be a lot of parents, they're sending their kiddo off to the big school for the first time. Any tips for them?
A lot of us have been there
Yes.
and we feel all the feels. One thing that you want to remember is try not to take your feelings onto the child
Okay.
and let them have their own feelings and do your best to separate the two so that you don't project any of your feelings on them.
Sure.
And then try to sit back and enjoy it as much as you can and be excited and celebrate all the milestones along the way. You're going to have those little challenges, but embrace them and take them full on and enjoy the journey.
Yeah,
Yes,
certainly.
absolutely. Thank you so much
Thanks.
for
Thank
stopping by
you.
today. Just
Thank
in
you.
time. School starts on Monday for kiddos right here in Fayetteville. So
Yeah.
please take these tips to heart. We appreciate you, Dr.
Yeah,
Garrison.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
For
having
sure.
me.